All right, guys, welcome back. It's your girl, Bobby Pin, back with another Bobby Pin's Artist Spotlight. On Fridays, you already know how we do. We get it in talking to tomorrow's stars today. So I'm really excited to introduce you to Dollaz and Nolo Peez. All right, there's some emerging artists who are going to come and talk about their joint project, which I think is really exciting. Going to dig into the story matter, how they linked up and all of that jazz. But also something I find extremely impressive is that for these to be emerging artists, they have already began philanthropic work. They have a $5,000 scholarship that they launched at their former high school. So we're definitely going to talk about that because, you know, I like to spread good news over here. So with that said, if you're new and this is your first time joining me, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that follow button because we do interviews like these all the time. In fact, there's another interview today, 5 p.m. Central. I'm talking to DMV's own R&B artist Z. So make sure you hang tight if you like emerging artists. I always put my artists on the spot. So we get freestyles, we get singers, we get whole performances right here on Instagram. So hit the follow button or head on over to my IGTV tab where you can find more interviews like this with entrepreneurs, authors, creatives, and all around amazing people doing good work. So I would love for you to be a part of my community and go ahead and click that follow button. I see my girl Armani over at Hello Armani went ahead and bought a badge. That's the type of support I'm talking about. So if you're watching this live, if you're feeling the vibe, if you love this energy or even simply the mission of what I represent, go ahead and buy a badge as well. It goes a long way and creatives like me really appreciate it. So thank you again. Hello Armani. Make sure you tap in. All right. And furthermore, if you are looking to leverage social media and develop your own media brand. So that could be using Instagram. Maybe you want to start a podcast, maybe you want to run a blog or a YouTube channel. I can teach you how to do so with credibility and how to make a profit. Head on over to putyourselfonacademy.com today to learn more. My students are loving it and I am loving them. I've got everything from working moms to recent grads. I even have established journalists who are enrolled in the course and they are also loving it and finding it extremely valuable. And of course, the sense of network if you choose the membership option. So please head on over to putyourselfonacademy.com to learn more. And if you use code BDAY until May 1st, you actually get 30% off. And this is, I usually don't do sales, okay, because I like my coin, but I figured I would share the wealth for my birthday. So use code BDAY, all one word, at checkout for 30% off. Now we're going to guess. Okay, Dollaz and Nolo Peez. So make sure you hit this share button. Tell a friend to tune in right now. How are you?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm excellent. It's a pleasure to connect with you.
Likewise.
So you're Dollaz?
Yeah.
All right, go
Peez
ahead.
right here in the building too. No love Peez. He right here.
Okay. Peez in the building. They tag teamed up.
Yep.
So why don't y'all quickly introduce yourself? Where are you from? And kind of what is your role in the group?
So I'm Dollaz from Saginaw, Michigan. We about an hour and a half from Detroit, about 30 minutes from Flint. Pretty much, you know, I rap. Like you said, I wear entrepreneur hat. I got a label. Peez got his own label as well, No Love. We kind of just clicked up, like we from the same city doing the same stuff. I've been knowing them since we was kids. We done it like family, so it's like, let's go and do this shit together. So
yes.
Yeah.
I'm Nolo Peez. Like he said, man, I'm from Saginaw. Born Alabama, but raised in Saginaw. You know, me and both been rocking like this since we was like pups, so shit. That's how we really started this relationship for real.
All right. That's what's up. So entrepreneurship. Talk to me about that really quickly. We are at the tail end of Financial Literacy Month. So as hip hop artists, what does it take for you to create your own record label and get production and mix and master and actually distribute the music? Talk to me a little bit about that.
I mean, it takes a lot to be real. You know, a lot of people be saying they got a label and they just make up a name and like, no, we actually got real companies. He got an LLC for No Love. Yeah. I got an LLC for BDR. And
that's what I'm talking about.
Pretty much like, you know, when we doing the music, we doing the split sheets, we doing the publishing, like the distribution. We actually just got a new distribution situation where my manager was telling me we not going through like DistroKid or TuneCore because they middlemen our distribution now, we going straight to the source. Like we
Okay.
talking to a person. We
Yeah.
not just uploading online or can't like, you know what I'm saying. So we dealing directly with the source, and outside of that, everything else is just marketing, which we pretty much outsource that. We got a few different companies that we have handling the marketing and the PR. So it's
Okay.
definitely the music in itself is a business. Then we also got a couple other ventures we work on outside of that as well.
I love that. So you guys right now are in Vegas handling some BI.
Yeah.
I don't want to pry too much, but if you could, I mean, is there anything you could share with us that you guys are working on out there?
Yeah, I just recently bought a house out here a few months ago. My
Congratulations.
girlfriend, thank you. My girlfriend looking to open up a beauty supply store out here, as well as
Yes.
she do hair and she want to sell like the bundles and the high end dyed wigs and eventually get into the women's boutique. So I'm helping her out with that. Pretty much we also set up a base for our music. We got a nice studio out here. We just been flying the producers out, and I mean we've been having some of the
Cooking
big
up.
name industry producers like they flying out here. We working on songs,
Having a ball.
building the catalog up while we having fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know that's right. I'm so into Black ownership. I love watching kings get out here and get their piece of the pie and do the work and do it the right way. And not only that, but you looking out for your girl too. Dang, you got a brother.
Got to. He got a girl that that got the
yup,
boutique
yup,
too.
got
So
her
it's
own
like,
boutique back home.
yeah.
She's different boutique. Back at home. She doing her thing.
That's that generational wealth right there.
Got to.
Mandatory. Gotta go get our own.
So before we talk about the album, I was really impressed to hear that you guys established a $5,000 scholarship at your high school. That's really big. Like usually celebrities, artists kind of wait until they're already, you know, a household name before they start giving back. But y'all are doing it now. So talk to me about that. Why is that so important?
I mean, that was a thing where, like, when I was coming up, I used to look at, like, out of our city, we never had nobody make it with the music. Not one person. Nobody never made it. But we got several athletes to come from back home. Went pro, NFL, NBA, you name it. A lot of them. Yeah. And the talk of the town always be like, nobody never come back. They never give back. They don't do this for the kids, for the community. Why they ain't? And so I was always one of the ones that do the music to sit back. Like, when I make it, I'm going to be the one to come back.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, I came into a lot of blessings at the top of this year. And I said, you know what? I got to find some way to get back. I wasn't even thinking about that necessarily. That was always on my goal list. But I said, I got to do something to bless somebody because I'm getting all these blessings. And it dawned on me. I said, it's time to do the scholarship thing. It's time to do the school thing. Went back and did it.
That's major. So what was the name of it, the criteria? Have you already awarded
the BDR Academic Scholarship? Yeah, we had awarded the money about a couple months back. I flew back home. The news filmed it. I cut the check. Pretty much the criteria, and this was another big difference too. The few people that have came back, they always do stuff geared towards the sports because Saginaw a big sports hub. We got people making it with that. So I said, you know what? The sports people always got resources. The coaches in the schools always rooting for them, helping them. I said, I'm going to do an academic scholarship because I like to feel like a lot of my success come from me being academically inclined and come from me using my mind. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get back to the people that may not be sports, because I ain't sports inclined. They may not be sports inclined, but they can think and they using their head. So the criteria was pretty much got to be maintaining at least a 3.0, as well as come from a family with a background of being disenfranchised. So we didn't just want to get the money to somebody that didn't need it.
Right.
Like, I put it in the faculty hands. They got a secretary, Ned Cooper, there to help me out a lot, and Principal Irwin. I put it in their hands. Y'all know what's going on at the school, who got what, who come from what. Figure out somebody that really needs this money. You know what I'm saying? That could really use it and award it to them. So they actually just contacted me like 3 days ago saying they did it a little different than I intended, but I like it nonetheless. They contacted me to find out if I would be cool with breaking down the 5,000 into 1,000 to 5 different students.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they picked the 5 students. They're going to give me a date to come back so the news can cover it. They want me to speak and just basically meet the students in person.
Nice. So you're not blessing one student, now it's up to 5. That is amazing.
Right.
I really just love that. And I just want the opportunity to spotlight your mind because I really think that's the key to all success. It's your mindset. So it ain't no accident that we here talking, right? This is a dude with a good heart, with a head on his shoulder, and a passion for music. So let's go ahead and talk about that. This joint album. Right. What can we expect? What's going on?
Man, we got some grease on here. Like when they hear it, We coming with a new sound. Like I say, nobody from our city ain't really made it. So to be real, our city don't got a face card so far as a sound. You know how when you hear Atlanta music, you like that's that Atlanta music. When you hear the Chicago, you like that's that drill. Like a lot of cities, Texas got they shit. Like our city ain't got it. So we establishing that. We worked with one producer on the whole project, Wayne 616. He done that work with all the hot artists out of Michigan and out of Detroit, as well as some industry people too, Dirk and bro. He got hella placements.
Yeah.
So he helped us really craft a sound for us, and pretty much with the flows though, we doing us. I mean, from everything from just like freestyle songs where we're going straight through no hooks, just talking shit, to full blown songs. We auto tune and just really making a real song. Like it's a range of different music and different sounds on it for sure.
Definitely a different vibe.
You know?
Definitely a different vibe.
So talk to me about your dynamics. What do you bring to the table, Nolo, that you think complements Corey and vice versa?
Man, to be truthful with you, we both kind of the same in a sense, you know. Bro, just like you said, scams and grams. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of speaks for itself, and and that's I bring a lot of pain, a lot of I say I bring insight into really what be going on in our lifestyle for real, like real insight. I know it'd be a lot of glamorous shit behind it and shit. So I try to always keep the grit in it, you know what I mean? And keep that side of it. So that's why I say that.
All right.
Yeah, but then, like I say, I be more so on like you said, glamorizing it and like the shine. Like, sometimes I speak on the grind too in the struggle, but for the most part, that's what made us a good duo, because it's like he more so highlight the pain felt shit and what it took. And I really just be on some stunting shit. Like shit, we ride, we here now, shit. I'm pulling up in this, I'm wearing this. Like, yeah, so it's a good balance.
I like that.
Good balance for sure.
And it was like organic though. That's the good part. It was like snap like this instantly.
Facts.
It wasn't even nothing that was rehearsed. Man, I don't think we ever had did a record before.
Hey, no, that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part.
Right now.
So what made now the time?
We've been like I say, in real life, working with each other. It's just like, and we done like made music plans and just network, but it's just like, I don't know, we both busy too. So it's like we had never did a record together. We both done been kind of unfortunately in and out of prison. So it'd be like, I get out, he go in, he get out, I go back, he go back. Like, so I don't know, it's everything lined up. You know what I'm saying?
So I actually appreciate you for sharing that. Talk to me about the transition, if you feel like, or if you could put it into words, of like going legit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same principles in business, but it's just a matter of like, anyway, covering your tracks, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to say too much.
The whole going legit thing it's necessary and it feel good. I got tired of that shit. I just told you that in and out shit. Like, see, a lot of artists, they do the interviews or they be glorifying shit like that. And they've been in prison 2-3 times. Hell, that shit ain't fun. I got down there 8.5 years into the system. Like, so I got to a point where I was tired of the back and forth. I knew it was a better way. You know what I'm saying? I always knew I had a brain. And I always knew I had certain contacts that if I utilized, even if it ain't the music, I know I can make something happen with some form of business, something to support myself. So pretty much it was just about getting to that point, like, now we gotta do something different.
Yeah.
And I started meeting more and more people in entertainment and pretty much seeing like, okay, it's obtainable to make the money from the music. You know what I'm saying? I know people living on music. So I just tried to line it up for myself.
All right, I love it. We kind of talked about this offline, so I'm gonna put you on the spot. Sorry, I just got a call.
No, you good.
I just got a call. My bad. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah. I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
So we talked about this offline. I was going to ask you to go ahead. Can we get a little performance? Can y'all spit a little something? I love a freestyle, but I mean, if it's something off the album, that works too.
I'm trying to think of a good song on the album.
We need, while they thinking about it, y'all, we need some hearts. They not gonna say a word until we get some hearts going. So they need to feel the love. Go ahead and give us some hearts.
Alright. I got a song on there. What, Triple Wet? A matter of fact, no, we got a song White Stick So Hard. Actually, you see the glasses he got on? Mine's in my truck. I told him, man, my girl put up. I say my buff's in the truck, man. I can't even wear him. He got his on though. We got something they call White Sticks. Where we from? Like that's the thing. The Cartier, they got the buffalo horns.
Definitely, definitely a big thing back home.
They call them White Sticks though. We got a song White Sticks where I come on there like white sticks on my face, cover my eyes so that I don't see the pain. You got finesse, nigga, charge to the game. Don't come around us if you're not up in the game. X-Mini, man. Wish death upon me. I'ma pop one of you niggas, though, y'all gon' see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And the niggas trying to take my life away. Then, bro, come on, that motherfucker. What's your verse on there?
I beat the pot up. Then I beat the roll until I run out of the product. Ass gut away, turn it in, and both pockets not out.
Got them thinking this is a scam. Got them hoping that we not up. Got them hoping this is hell till they party and got shot up. I guess niggas ain't spending no more. They make diss track. Niggas try to slide on us. We sending them diss track. All my niggas murders and robbers. I wouldn't risk that. Hey, all these first I can see if it's night or day. I met your bitch and I fucked her right away. Rather the ops or the cars, I'ma slide today. Spin they block, they better not be outside today.
Whole city blowing up my line, they must need something. Long as that money come on time, they gon' keep coming. 20 pounds of methamphetamine, you ain't seen nothing.
I'm the reason niggas drop the price down to 300.
No love.
Like, yeah, we be on
Hey.
And she caught me off guard with that one. You caught me off guard with that one.
Yeah, she did.
Y'all still about the energy, though.
Like
that was fire. That was fire.
I love it.
Appreciate it.
I'm looking at management. They say you got to wait for Scams and Grams to drop. So that was just a little taste for y'all. But make sure you definitely tap in, show love. Corey Dollaz BDR right here on Instagram. Nolo Peez, NOLOPEEZ. Hit the follow button, man. Tap in with these men. They are doing amazing things.
Definitely tell them follow us. We follow back, man.
Follow back.
Hey, listen, they follow back. Good brothers here, man. And I just love a story of overcoming and just, you know, living your best life. Life is abundance. We're meant to live and have a full life and be happy. So I love watching that and seeing that happen. I know y'all had a little slight victory today, so I ain't even going to hold y'all.
Yeah.
Let you go hug your family, do your thing or whatever. But I definitely appreciate y'all for stopping by.
And we appreciate you for welcoming us to the platform, man. I appreciate you.
It's big.
No doubt. Any last words before I let you go? Anything else you want to plug?
Man, tell them Scams and Grams. We had to push the release date back, May 26th, but it's on the flow. We got a video dropping next Friday for Greece, so I'll be looking for that. Shot by BLB. Tell them just be watching for us because we coming. That's it for real.
Period. All right, fellas. Well, I appreciate you again for stopping by.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right, later.
Yeah.
Hey, mama.
Yes, guys, right here. Corey Dollaz, Nolo Peez, Scams and Grams coming out this May. Thank you again, Tommy Brooks, for booking with me. And everybody else who enjoys these interviews, whether you watch them, whether you participate in them, I sincerely appreciate you. So if you're new here, like I've said, go ahead and click that follow button. Next interview, 5 p.m. Central, right here on Instagram, DMV's own Singer Z. She's going to drop off her new single, Freedom. So I'm really excited to talk about that. Speaking of DMV, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to the fam over at Sophomore. I recently interviewed them, I believe, last month. You can go watch that on IGTV. They are a Black-owned clothing brand out of the DMV, but they also have roots in LA. They sent me this amazing, soft, this is good cotton, y'all. This is good quality t-shirt right here, Sophomore brand. So go ahead and check them out. And last but not least, please check out my online academy. Put yourself on academy.com. I'm actually gearing up to release a new course, which I ain't hear that here yet. So definitely tap into that, get to know that. And if you just want some one-on-one brand coaching, how to grow your online platform, how to gain media attention, how to be strategic with your brand, your personal image, and how you leverage public attention, holla at me. We can do one-on-one consultation. You can go ahead and click the book now button in my profile. And as always, if you enjoyed this interview and anything else, please feel free to share it with a friend. Don't be stingy. Don't keep me to yourself. Show the love. Until next time, bye.